We go live on a private group and study English together silently. The presence of others makes it easier to stay focused. At the end, we share one sentence we understood well. The live study feels supportive. We use screen sharing to look at the same English paragraph and discuss it line by line. We point at words and explain them to each other. The shared screen makes learning feel interactive. We watch funny short videos online and react using English only. Our reactions are simple but honest. We learn new emotional expressions as we chat. Laughing and learning happen together. His bedside lamp cast a warm circle of light on Zufuk every night. That small circle became his world for a few minutes as he read an English page before sleeping. The soft glow made the learning feel gentle, not demanding. He didn't force himself to understand everything. He simply enjoyed the quiet connection with the text. Over time, the lamp became a symbol of steady progress, reminding him that even on tiring days, he still showed up for himself. Emma explains a hidden turn on the tourist's walking route. She uses hand gestures to show the exact spot. The tourist smiles with understanding. He wasn't the type to study intensely. He wasn't the type to memorize long lists. But he was the type to be quietly consistent. Every night, he read one English page, slowly, calmly, without pressure. Some days he barely understood anything. Other days, the meaning flowed easily. He learned that consistency didn't demand perfection, it demanded presence. And because he kept showing up every night, English slowly became less foreign, less frightening, and eventually familiar. We share simple English comics online and read them together. The pictures help us understand the jokes. After reading, we retell the story in our own words. It becomes a fun speaking practice. I sit near the window in the library and open a simple English article. The natural light helps me stay focused as I read slowly. I enjoy the silence because it makes learning feel peaceful. This quiet space becomes a safe place for my English practice. Noah joins a guessing game where he describes words in English. He uses simple phrases and gestures. His partner guesses correctly several times. Noah feels happy seeing communication work. A learner loves the design of the cafe and tells the barista, "Your cafe is really beautiful," in English. The staff looks happy and thanks them. The short compliment makes the space feel more human. They are going to practice more positive sentences like this. Noah tells Sophia he struggles remembering new grammar. She tells him she also has weak points. They laugh and agree to practice slowly together. Every night he set his alarm for the next morning. One evening, before tapping the alarm button, he opened his English book and read a page. That tiny act turned into a comforting routine. Page first, alarm second. It made sleep feel more intentional and mornings feel more hopeful. Over time, the habit turned into a small promise he kept to himself at the end of every day. My friend and I have a morning call where we read one English paragraph together. The call is short but gives us energy. We start the day with focus and motivation. Sharing the moment makes it stronger. A learner hears a barista use English confidently and feels inspired. Later, they compliment the barista's English in simple English words. They are going to remember how good it felt to say something kind. Confidence grows faster when kindness is shared. Michael tells Anna he enjoys learning online because it feels flexible. Anna agrees but says she sometimes misses face-to-face interaction. They talk about finding balance. Nathan uses a bilingual English-Vietnamese book to support his reading. He struggles less because he can check meanings quickly. He practices saying new words out loud. He feels more willing to try full English books soon. He visited the library just to escape the noise outside. He never planned to read English there. But one day, he found a thin English storybook on a shelf and opened it out of curiosity. He read only one page at a time, sitting in a silent corner where the world felt distant. The quietness helped him absorb the words more deeply than he expected. He returned the next day, and the next, always choosing the same hidden seat. Over weeks, those quiet pages slowly built his confidence. The library didn't change him loudly. It changed him softly, page by page. Even though we have different homework, my friend and I do it together on video call. We work quietly and help each other with difficult sentences. The shared time makes the task less stressful. Homework becomes teamwork. Daniel describes the weather outside. He uses simple words like cold, warm, and windy. Members add their own observations. He feels comfortable speaking. Olivia learns new idioms from the club. She tries saying each idiom aloud. Everyone practices together and laughs at funny meanings. She remembers them more easily thanks to the group. Michael wants to know Olivia's work schedule. He fears mispronouncing schedule. He asks, "What is your work schedule?" slowly. Olivia answers, making Michael more confident. Michael introduces himself to Anna in a short, easy paragraph. He shares his job and his love for reading. She replies with similar details. Michael feels comfortable speaking English online. Hung wants quick meals for busy weekdays. He reads English descriptions like microwave in 3 minutes and ready to heat. Though he reads slowly, these words help him choose efficiently. He sees that English makes his daily routines smoother. Mia stops by a high-end luggage store before her business trip. She feels unsure about the English names of materials and features. She says, "I need something strong but lightweight for travel." And the staff quickly shows her the perfect model. As she leaves, Mia realizes that speaking English calmly allows her to shop exactly the way she wants. When Michael talks about the weekly topic, healthy habits, he speaks slowly but clearly. Others ask simple questions, helping him practice more. He feels comfortable sharing ideas. Emma adds one sentence to a group story. She listens carefully to follow the plot. The story becomes funny and unpredictable. She enjoys the teamwork. At first, English overwhelmed him. Too many tenses, too many rules, too many words. But instead of giving up, he created a tiny habit. One English page every day, read slowly and calmly. Some days the page felt easy. Other days it felt impossible. But he still read it. He traced sentences with his finger, repeated phrases under his breath, and let the language settle into his mind. After a month, something shifted. He could finish pages faster, and his brain didn't freeze at long sentences. One page built a habit. The habit built his skill. Michael tells Anna he enjoys a slow and simple lifestyle. Anna says she prefers busy days full of activities. They laugh about their differences and enjoy learning from each other. Henry wants to ask Madeline about conference details. He hesitates over conference. He asks slowly, "Where can I get conference information?" She answers kindly. Michael participates in a picture talk activity. He describes a photo using basic vocabulary. Members listen and smile. He feels more confident expressing ideas. He didn't read English because he was good at it. He read because he wanted to grow. Even when he misunderstood sentences, he didn't stop. He went back, reread, and tried again. His patience, not his talent, built his ability. After weeks of practice, he understood jokes, short dialogues, and simple stories. Patience turned effort into skill. We pair up and record short English dialogues together online. We act out simple scenes and share the audio with the group. Hearing each other is motivating. The shared audio becomes our progress log. Olivia plays a fast answer speaking game. She tries to respond without overthinking. The activity helps her think more quickly in English. She enjoys the friendly challenge. Grace wants toothpicks and asks Jason. She worries about saying toothpick. She says, "Can I have some toothpicks?" slowly. Jason gives her some, making her feel proud. At night, after cleaning the dishes, closing his laptop, and putting everything back in place, he sat down with his English storybook and read one page. The act of tidying made his mind ready to receive new words. It felt like closing one part of the day and opening another. Those small evening pages became the final touch before he allowed himself to rest. Over time, the habit helped him sleep better and understand English more naturally. Michael talks about his dream job. He uses simple reasons to explain why he wants it. Members ask supportive questions. He feels inspired to practice more. Every afternoon, he sat by the window where the sunlight formed soft shadows on his desk. He opened a beginner English book and read only a page. The shadows slowly moved as he read, marking the minutes he dedicated to growth. At first, he stumbled through every line, but the soft light made the moment peaceful. After weeks, he realized the shadows weren't the only thing changing. He was. His reading became smoother, his understanding deeper. Little shadows, little progress, quietly shaping him day by day. One friend writes a short English sentence, and others rewrite it in different ways. We compare the versions and learn new patterns. The game is simple but powerful. It shows how flexible English can be. English used to stress him out, but one evening, after a long and messy day, he opened a simple English story and read it slowly. Something about the rhythm of the words calmed him, so he read again the next night and the next. English stopped being a challenge and became a peaceful routine. His reading grew smoother, his thoughts clearer, and for the first time, he felt connected to the language instead of afraid of it. In the early morning, sunlight spilled through his curtains in soft, pale beams. The air was cool, the world still half asleep. In that peaceful moment, he opened his English story and read one page. The quiet light made the words easier to absorb, like the morning itself was teaching him. Soon, the habit became a part of his morning routine. Before messages, before tasks, before noise. One page in the morning light slowly became his daily restart.